Time right now is 10:12, and Tex Mex food can be both comforting and soulful at the same time. And for Atlanta chef and restaurateur Ford Fry, it is a personal favorite. Chef Ford Fry joins us this morning with a look at his brand new Tex Mex cookbook. Good morning.
Morning.
So glad you could be in here with us today.
Thanks for having me.
So this is your very first cookbook, just released yesterday. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. It was fun.
Yeah.
It wasn't too hard.
Well, that's good. Yeah. that's a good way to start out. You know, for the past 12 years, you have opened and you operate so many different restaurants in Atlanta with so many different types of cuisine. Why is Tex-Mex, though, in particular, something that is so near and dear to your heart?
You know, I grew up in Houston, so this was just food I ate. It was just food. We just call it food. It wasn't anything, nothing. You know what I mean? So we ate it like 3-4 times a week. So it was just so normal. So I did open up a bunch of restaurants that weren't Tex-Mex, but I always had this passion to bring, you know, kind of an Austin, Texas vibe to Atlanta and now other cities and so forth.
All right. So a natural fit for it to be your very first cookbook, right?
Yeah,
okay. So it's Tex-Mex, traditions, innovations, and comfort foods from both sides of the border.
Yeah.
And looking through this, I mean, you've got the standard recipes and beautiful photos of the food, but you added a lot of history and a lot of stories behind the dishes. Why was it important for you to do that?
You know, it kind of explains it. You know, I'm real passionate about you know, immigration, and I love Mexican Americans coming. And you know, you think about them, they move in from Mexico into Texas. They're forced to cook with the ingredients that they have, what's in front of them, and this cuisine is born from that. And I think it's just one of the most interesting things. So there's a lot of little stories about that, and so somewhat of the history of, I mean, like processed American cheese. It's like everyone thinks that's cheap Mexican. No, it was actually free. It was given to them, so that's what they used. So yeah, there's interesting little stories like that in the book.
Okay, so let's take what you've brought here today. What are you whipping up for us?
So you know, as a kid, I grew up in Houston at this. There was a restaurant called Ninfa's, and they always had these two salsas, a red salsa and a green salsa. So I wanted to kind of do my version of a green salsa. And at Super Rica, everyone tells me, they're like, can you jar this stuff? I'm like, no, it's super easy to make. So I'm going to show you how to make it real quick.
Just do it yourself, okay.
So basically, I've got tomatillos, which aren't tomatoes. They're little tart green tomato-looking things.
Okay.
So really, tomatillos, salt, a little bit of onion, not so much. Like 1 clove of garlic. See how easy it is? I mean, you just like totally pop it in here. Let's make it spicy, right?
Okay.
And let's see if I can get it going. And then you just blend it. It's so easy.
Just a few ingredients.
So once I got it going, you know, there was you know, I'm cooking also off of memory, because when I was a kid, I obviously wasn't a chef, you know? So I'm cooking off of memory. That's just cilantro.
Okay.
And it's so easy. Just take the top.
Easy is good.
Do that. And then avocado, and so I'm just kind of cooking from what I tasted, and I go back, you know, and eat sometimes and from memory, and it's not as good as I remembered. Okay. So sometimes if I make it, it may taste a little better to me, at least. So this is it. So avocado goes in here.
Well, and you keep mentioning how simple this is, and you actually reference that a lot in reference to the recipes in your book, that this doesn't require skill as much as it requires soul. Talk more about that philosophy.
You know, there's a lot of chefy cookbooks out there that they, you know, which are cool, and I love them and I buy them all day long, but it kind of takes a chef to make them, you know, to make all these recipes. So this one is like totally anyone can make any of the recipes. They're all kind of created for a home cook. Okay. So all right, we're gonna finish this one.
I can smell the cilantro.
And that'll make it real green. I mean, that's where the green will really come out, you know. And this is going to be a little spicy, too. I think I made it spicy.
Spice is good.
But I'll let you try it, too.
And so this being a versatile item, what are some of your favorite things to put this with in your restaurants?
I mean, on any tacos, chips, anything fish, I think I like this on. All right, so let's try.
Okay, yes, please.
I better try
You can't make this in front of me and not let me have a taste.
It needs a little more salt, but it's zingy for sure. And spicy.
Ooh, it's got some bite to it.
Yeah, I got you.
You weren't kidding about that, but that is delicious. Now I've got to finish reading scripts with the spice in my mouth.
Exactly. Right,
Chef Ford Fry, thank you so much for joining us this
for
morning. And if you would like more on his brand new Tex-Mex cookbook and more on today's recipe, you can go to our website at fox5atlanta.com and click on the Good Day tab.